Good evening and welcome to Old Dominion Realty's informational webinar. Tonight we're going to be discussing everything relocation. So we're super excited to have you here this evening. We're glad that you're back. I know Pam and I have been doing this for the past couple of months. We've brought you information, anything from first-time homebuyers PM to getting your house ready to sell.
Pricing your home correctly.
Appraising and pricing your home properly. Using your property as an investment and, the tax benefits of that. Yes. We had a fantastic gentleman on to talk about that sort of thing. So we're really excited this evening to bring yet another local expert from Old Dominion Realty in with us. And we're super excited to have you, Linda. Thanks for coming this evening and joining us with all this information.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I want to introduce you to everybody here at the table. We've got Pam Estes with Old Dominion Realty. She is one of our sales agents at our South Main Street office. Yep. My name's Renee Whitmore. I work at the Cross Keys location in Penn Laird. I'm also a sales agent. And again, we have Linda Goodson. She is our relocation director and our expert with all things relocation. So thanks so much for joining us this evening. If you have any questions during the webinar, you can always email any of your questions to mail@odrva.com. And also come to our website and check out any of our webinars that we've done in the past, as well as check this one out in the future if you've got any questions with it. You can go to odrva.com and just click on the webinars tab. So Pam, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can introduce Linda again and get going on all things relocation.
Wonderful. In the real estate world, we talk about the word moving all the time. Mm-hmm. We're moving from Dayton to Bridgewater. We're moving from Timberville to Broadway or Mount Crawford to Bridgewater or McGaheysville to Elkton. But moving can be much larger than just a 3 or 10 mile radius. So Linda, that's what we're having you here for, to talk to us about relocation and what that means.
Thank you, Pam. 36 million people moved in the U.S. last year, and many of them didn't just move across town, but they moved out of the area. Those moves are frequently because of a job change or a job transfer. Grandma moves closer to her children and grandchildren, and also people retire and either move closer to family or go to warmer climates.
When we have a client that says, hey, Linda, I'm interested in moving, say, to Florida, how does that process work?
Well, it works in a way that we had to have this service about 10 years ago. We found the need as a local family-owned company that we needed companies outside of this area to help service our customers. And so we began a search to see how we could fulfill that service. We found leading real estate companies of the world, which is sells more real estate every year than any of the other larger franchises. It's made up of 500 real estate companies, just like Old Dominion. They're locally and family owned. And it's not just small companies, but it's also some of the larger franchise, nationally known brands like Long & Foster, Weichert Realty, and Watson Realty, just to name a few.
Linda, can any independently owned firm join Leading RE?
Well, any firm can apply, but you go through an application process, and they are based in Chicago, and they came to visit us. They interviewed our staff and our brokers. They take a look at your policies, and they talk to you about your customer service standards. So you have to be chosen by Leading Real Estate to be part of their affiliation.
Are firms that we work with, are they international as well?
Yes, there are many located in the U.S., but we also have global contacts across the world.
And how do we compete against other relocation companies?
Well, our affiliates sell more real estate than any of the large brands. So even though we're basically smaller companies, we are very powerful, and we're very proud to be part of this group of elite companies.
Wonderful. So again, we go back to the question of, we have a buyer that wants to relocate to, say, Georgia. How do we go about that process, Linda?
Well, Pam, you'd come to me with your client's information, where they're moving, some of their needs, and we contact our affiliate in that area, and they will help us choose an agent who is the expert in that field, someone who's had a license for many years and is very experienced, who has some additional training, some designations, and a top salesperson in that area.
And that's important. I know Renee and I have talked about how important it is to us to have a picky agent, a very competent agent on the receiving side.
Yep.
Because, Renee takes top quality care of her client. She expects that on the receiving end as well.
Yes, and we expect that from our affiliates, and we have always seem to get that great service. They do mirror our customer service standards that we have at Old Dominion. So we want to take good care of our clients and customers relocating.
Great. And what are some of the expectations that our client can expect when they do relocate or start that relocation process, say, to Georgia?
Well, once the contact is made, the agent begins to send them listing information about the area. They can do a community comparison and show the differences in the area they're moving to, cost of living, talk about the area, a possible tour if the family's in the area. They'll take them to see the local schools, show them the hospitals, the location of important things to that particular family.
That's wonderful.
Now, you talked about the community comparison a little bit. Is that something that we can find through Leading RE?
Yes, that's offered from Leading RE. You put in the location you're moving from to the location you're moving to, and it gives you all that information, cost of living, top employers, and all the information they would need. It's a virtual relocation packet.
Fantastic.
Linda, you've talked about some firms being out of our country as well. Say, for example, Japan. How does someone in Japan relate to real estate in our country, and how do we service them?
Well, every day we have U.S. workers going to Japan, and we have people from Japan relocating to the U.S. So through leadingre.com, they show up high on the search engines, and so they can find our local listings through the Leading RE connection.
Wonderful. How about language barriers? How do they work with that?
Old Dominion's website, in addition to the leadingre.com website, you can change the language so they can view our local properties in the language that they speak.
Wonderful. Are there some other advantages to our firm, to other agents in our firm or our sellers, other than just the buyers, with Leading RE's website?
Yes, our local sellers, their listings are going to show up on the Leading RE website. We also get a report quarterly on who's visiting odrva.com through the Leading RE network. So our local website is being found by people all across the globe. We recently had a hit from Abu Dhabi, so it's exciting to see that people all across the world can find our website.
Yes. I know, Linda, about 2 weeks ago, you and I met with our clients from Smith Mountain Lake. I had a client that needed to sell their property at Smith Mountain Lake, and we wanted an expert that worked the lake area. Can you explain to the public how you work that?
Yeah, so we're not only working with buyers, but we're also working with sellers. And in this case, Pam, you had a customer that had a home on the lake that they wanted to sell. So we called our affiliate in that area. They did a market analysis of the home, let the seller know what the market was like and if it was a good time to buy. And they have indeed listed the house, and we hope to see that sell soon.
Wonderful. And what makes it nice for our sellers is that hits come across the country. You never know where your buyer's going to come from. I know you were talking earlier, Renee, about the stat from NAR about where buyers come from.
Yeah. The National Association of Realtors, which is the NAR, they put out all kinds of studies for us, and one of the statistics that they gave us was that 86% of our buyers are beginning their searches online. So that's a pretty big number that's starting online before they ever reach out to a real estate agent. And I think that the Leading RE and the relocation stuff really plays into that number.
It does. Leadingre.com benefits us. Very high standards. It's very user-friendly. It helps people locate us as a local family-owned business from anywhere in the world. We also have agents that use that website for CE. That's usually free. We have regional training with Leading RE, and we also have an annual conference where we can go and we can see the new technologies. They help keep us as a small business seem to be a very large business, and we have those perks through Leading RE.
That's fantastic. And I know that you've always held our agents in our office to a very high standard when it comes to being trained in how to service those relocation clients, whether they're buyers or sellers. I know that you've always given us, we have to be trained and have to go through your education standards. And I know you have to hold those standards as well.
That's right. We have a team of realtors here at Old Dominion that are trained. They have to complete training in order to take a leading RE lead. So we want to be sure that their clients that they are sending us are well taken care of, and we in turn expect that from them, and we do get that.
Yes. Yes, well, we're pleased to have your program at Old Dominion Realty. I know many buyers and sellers have obtained many benefits because of your program. So thank you, Linda, for your expertise.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And if you would like to contact Linda, if you can give us the best ways to get in touch with you after watching this webinar.
You can call me at my local office at 540-433-2454 or email me at relocation@odrva.com or Linda Goodson @odrva.com. I'm located at the South Main office, and if you'd like to come by and visit with me personally, I'd love to see you.
Thank you, Linda. So next month in November, we're going to have Ron Ross with VBS Mortgage, and he's going to be talking about the different financing options that are out there for you. So we hope that you join us next month, and we look forward to seeing you then.